one.
Hi, thanks again for having me over. I'm excited about getting your home on the market and more importantly, getting it sold. Now, do you mind if I take a quick look at your home?
No, in fact, I'll show you to you.
Oh, you know what? Thank you so much, Marta. But what I'd like to do is take a look at your home through the eyes of a buyer. Is it okay if we meet back at the kitchen table in like 5 minutes?
Sure.
Okay, fantastic. Okay. You have a beautiful home, Marta. Who decorated it?
My husband and I.
Okay, very nice. Excellent. Now, Marta, I wrote down 3 real important questions for you. Okay? Number 1. Okay.
My husband and I, we wrote all these questions for you. We'd like them.
Okay, can I see them real quick? Okay, these are good questions. Marta, most of these are covered within my presentation. So, if it's okay with you, what I'd like to do is go through my presentation, and then if I miss something, I can go over it with you then. Does that work for you?
Sure.
Okay, fantastic. Now, my first question is, do you absolutely want to sell your home?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Now, number 2, will you price your home to sell?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, number 3, do you want me to handle the sale for you?
Well, that depends what you're gonna say.
Okay, fair enough. I can appreciate that. Now, Marta, at the end of my presentation, one of 3 things will happen tonight. Okay, number 1 is you'll have the opportunity to list your home with me. Number 2, you'll decide not to list your home with me. Or number 3, I'll decide not to take your listing. And just know anyone is fine.
Why wouldn't you take my listing?
Your expectations may not meet the current market situations, or we may not be able to agree on terms. Okay? Now, let's quickly take a moment and review the questions I asked you over the phone. Okay? You said you were moving to San Diego, right?
Yes.
Okay, San Diego. And you said you were moving there because of a job relocation. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. And you said you had to be there by May 1st, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you would like to price your home at $500,000, right?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. And, good for you. You said you only owe $200,000 on it. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Now, you weren't planning on selling it yourself, were you?
No.
Okay, terrific. And you did want your money out, correct?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So now, there are only 2 issues we have to look at tonight. Number 1 is your motivation to sell this house. Number 2, the price we set on your home. Okay? So it's important that you understand those are really the only 2 issues in selling real estate today. Now, Marta, are we clear on that?
Yes.
Okay, great. I prepared what we call a comparative market analysis. Okay, there are 2 parts to this research. Part 1 we call fantasy land. It's where homeowners list homes for. Part 2 we call reality. It's where professional real estate agents like myself list homes for, and more importantly, where we get them sold. So we're going to have to decide tonight where you're going to spend your time. Let's go through the 2 parts together.